Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I'm your host Dr. Crypto and I will be looking at Celsius today with you all guys. So what is Celsius? If you are in the market, you have probably heard about it that there are a lot of talks about Celsius. There are a lot of influencers are talking about the Celsius. It's been a project that I believe there were a lot of hype around it. We'll take a look and we'll see if it really deserves or not. But before that guys, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you hit the like button. Thanks for that, I really appreciate that. And for those who already subscribed to the channel, I would like to thank them. I appreciate that a lot. So guys, Celsius, if you look at, I just in the coin market cap, let's take a look at it here. It was perfectly going up, right? It was roughly about, let's say, half dollar, and it's now at the moment is about $6. So we can say that this project went up by a lot. But if it's a real good project and if there are a lot of attractions for investors and smart money, we can see that in this market they could go, there are a lot of room for them to go higher and higher, as you can see in, for example, what's happening with Cardano, what's happening with Polkadot, what's happening to Solana these days, what's happening with a lot of other projects. And this project is still at ranked 80 in the coin market cap. That means with a 1.5 billion of market cap, it probably has room to go up. But before that, we have to understand, does it really worth it or not, right? So if you don't know what Celsius is, I would like to give you a quick description of, definition of this project, right? What it does. Well, Celsius is trying to be all-in-one banking and financial service, right? It was launched in 2018, but the idea for its CEO came to their mind about 2017. It has two co-founders that they are actually quite professional in this field. I will be talking about them soon. But what it's trying to do, it's trying to take over the banks for the future lending, borrowing money, and giving interest and all this stuff, right? Like for example, you know that how the banks are giving interest. They are like giving you 0.00, I don't know how much per year annually. And that's something that you probably, when you think about it, you say, okay, I will need it. I would rather not to even put the money to the saving account, right? But in this actually, there are other projects. Of course, they're trying to do the same as Celsius, but Celsius was successful and is try to gain some attention, I believe, because it was doing a great job and it was giving good interest. It was paying out on weekly, as so far to my knowledge. To be honest with you, I haven't put anything in Celsius yet. I'm considering. But for me, it's more important to buy into a good project that it having potential for going up in the price, and that's why I'm taking a look at the Celsius with you guys. And remember, and to be honest with you, to invest in an altcoin, not necessarily that altcoin need to be the best, because in this market there are a lot of influencer like YouTubers, Twitter and some others, you probably know about them. If they are talking about the coins, that coin probably, or altcoin or whatever, that probably will succeed, because this market, cryptocurrency market, if you don't know, you should know that is very illiquid market. I would say it's not that liquid like a stock market or other market. Forex market, there are a lot of, that's why we see, unfortunately, sometimes some manipulation, a big amount coming into fact. So we have to understand it, this market is still so much and not so big, so there are a lot of I would say small people even can play a role in it. You have seen that what happened, for example, since Elon Musk came to the market, right? Elon Musk came to the market and with one tweet could move the direction of the market. Could he go to the stock market and do the same? Definitely not, because this market is still closed, it's not that open yet. Some of the famous people are trying to get into the market, and or in the future, probably when we're gonna have more Elon Musks in the market, then they probably could sometimes work against each other and don't let each other to move the market in easily in their interest. So coming back to the Celsius, well, Celsius was, I told you, founded on 2017. It has actually two founders, and these people, they've been actually quite famous in the field of technologies. One of them is Mashinsky, Alex Mashinsky, and he had some long-running history in the internet developments. He was working for VoIP, it's like Voice over Internet Protocol, in 1990s, and he was involved with this kind of technology, right? So he wasn't like out of the technology and coming just throwing something to the crypto market because it's just fun. And the co-founder also, he is experienced in field of making apps and all this stuff. His name is, as far as I remember, Daniel Leon. Yeah, that's the one. So these two people, these two guys, they came together and they made up Celsius. And actually, it's not that recent project. It was built on 2017, but it's was coming up slowly until this moment. It was launched on 2018, right? So what trying to do is just, as it says, earn borrow with Celsius, right? So you can basically buy other crypto assets, put it in Celsius wallet, get interest, up to 70%, as you see here. And then also they have also other services. For example, like they can you can use the application, and I've seen that they are basically trying to get you into Celsius. Basically, you bring your crypto here, keep your crypto in here, and even if you get interest, and even if you want to spend from your crypto directly, you can do it through Celsius. That is a quite, cool job, right? So it's attracting. If the crypto market is here to actually be integrated, right? And we will be as the view that we people in the cryptocurrency market, we having view for the future that it will replace the fiat currencies. So imagine that on that time that we will need a lot of this kind of project and platform like Celsius, so we can bring our when we are inputting money in some other cryptos, we can bring it to something like Celsius. We can just save it in here, getting interest in here, and also be able to withdraw it or spend it whenever we want. So that's quite cool job that Celsius is doing. But after all being said, do I think that Celsius has more room to go up? Well, yes. And is it only because that Celsius is doing a cool and great job? No. I told you, it's mostly because of the hypes also. We are in a bull market, guys. Until it's proven that the market is over, because today as I'm talking, either we are going up, we are in the bull trap or whatever, but market is strong because Bitcoin is still above $50,000, right? So we cannot come and say that we are in the bear market yet. When Bitcoin was in 28,000, well, it was hard to say that we are still in the bull market because we were just going down and down. But no, we are just having like distance. We are away from the all-time high, but like $10,000 out of $64,000 that we had the all-time high. So it's not that kind of completed bull market and we are in the bear market. Everybody, no one can tell you that if you are definitely in a bull or bear market today at this moment, right? Maybe tomorrow things change, we don't know. But considering if we are in the bull market, if we want to buy into some altcoins, we have to be careful. You do not need actually to go and search yourself and find something which nobody knows about. Say I want to buy this because I believe this is gonna become famous. This is gonna be next Dogecoin, next, I don't know, Shiba Inu, next Celsius, next Polkadot, next Solana or whatever, right? Bull markets may end anytime soon, and in the bear market there are a lot of these projects, especially which one didn't become enough famous in the market, they will disappear. Trust me, guys. I've been in this market, and I was also trapped with some of those kind of uh, well project, nice project with, I mean, everything was nice people behind it, nice website, nice project, but they just disappeared. And I have a lot of example, just don't want to mention right here. But anyways, Celsius, I see a lot of talk going on between influencer in YouTube, in Twitter, in wherever. So it could be a good buy since it has a good project, solid project, and good people behind it. If we're gonna continue this bull market, it's gonna be a good project to buy in. As I said, for example, it was yesterday that I mentioned Algorand, and Algorand went up actually today, very nice. I bought into Algorand, but I didn't buy into the Celsius yet. I'm considering because the market is just in a position that I'm watching what's going to happen, because I don't want to go all in all altcoin, and then at the end it turns out that we are in the bull trap. Then everything goes down. I mean, if you bought even to the best and perfect altcoin, it's not going to resist. When Bitcoin going to crash, all of them, they're going to crash together. So you have to watch out with that. I'm going to, as usual, I'm going to jump into the charts and see the Celsius. So this is the Celsius against Bitcoin. The unfortunate fact is Celsius is not in Binance, and I believe for a altcoin to be able to proceed further and make successes based on price, we need that altcoin to be in Binance, because at the moment Binance is the most liquid uh, exchange, and you know how it works. But Celsius is not there yet. The thing is, here I took a look today, and there are not so many of pattern. I can show you two things actually. One thing is that we've been dropping, this is daily, right? Dropping against Bitcoin, and it's been dropping long time already, right? It was not able to break this line, right? This line. As soon as I believe we break above this line, maybe that's going to be the point that I will buy into the Celsius. Not at the moment, I will not buy into the Celsius. So from trading perspective, I have to also consider when I'm buying. For example, it was just last night that I showed to you about Algorand, and that's why Algorand went up quite good today, because it was breaking up. But now Celsius is locating itself here. It's nice to see it at the support, but for me, unless I'm not gonna buy unless this line will be broken. If this will be broken against Bitcoin, I will actually look at very huge gain for Celsius, because then we probably, if you consider it, if you simply, actually it's a very nice pattern. I mean, for trading perspective, I would probably not only buy it, I might also long it on somewhere if it's available. I'm not sure, since it's not even in Binance, probably I cannot long it. But anyways, yeah, so then we're gonna be coming somewhere in here. If this have a good breakout, for example here, then we're probably gonna come somewhere here, at least, or even higher, and it's gonna give, probably it's gonna nearly double the price of the Celsius. We'll see. But at the moment, I'm just looking at Celsius. I just wanted to share the idea of Celsius that I have. You're gonna let me know in the comment down below what you think about Celsius. So if you bought already into it, what price you got into it, if you are in profit, what you're gonna do with it, if you are holding, if you're selling, in general, what you think about the market is gonna be so interesting for me to know. And what else, as I can tell you, if you have another altcoin in your mind that you like me to take a look at it, please let me know in the comment down below. I would really like to do it. And guys, of course, in this video, again, I have to mention, of course, all the time that this is not a financial advice, not this video, not any other video. You have to decide where you invest, where you put in your money, how you trade, and all this stuff, because I'm also not a financial advisor. And probably, I think I told you all the time, when you're watching videos of mine or other people, do not get excited. I saw in this space there are a lot of people that they are trying to just put you in a situation, just you go and buy. That's not good. I never do that. I'm just trying, I'm sitting here, I'm telling you what I'm doing, and what are my thoughts. But I see a lot of YouTubers, they are just coming and telling you, for example, Celsius tomorrow goes to $20, they get you buy into it, and tomorrow it's just going down, and you losing a lot of money. Yeah, of course there are a lot of cruel people in the space, I understand that. I'm trying just to be realistic and try to actually, if you try to tell you that you should also do the same as me. Try to look at the market, be realistic, and do not get excited because it's your money, it's hard work money that you earned, and you shouldn't be losing it easily. So this is all I got on Celsius, guys. You're gonna let me know what are your thoughts on Celsius, and I would love to know it. And guys, once again, please, if you're just appreciating what I'm posting, what the time that I'm putting making this video and sharing my ideas with you, please guys, I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button for me. And I would like to thank others that they already subscribed to the channel. Actually, we had a good day since yesterday. I mean, the view of the channel, the subscribers and all, they are increasing. I'm happy with that. That gives me energy to bring up more videos and share with you the idea that I'm getting. Guys, don't follow, also you can follow me in Twitter. And until next time, I will see you guys. Be blessed. Have a good day. Doctor out.